DIY, aka do-it-yourself, is a method of building, modifying, or repairing things without the direct aid of experts or professionals. Academic research has described DIY as behaviors where individuals engage raw and semi-raw materials and parts to produce, transform, or reconstruct material possessions. Nowadays, especially with COVID, everyone does DIY to a certain extent. I personally like to do small DIYs like cutting my hair, dyeing my hair, doing my own nails, upcycling furniture, reforming clothes, and customizing my belongings. I always have been a crafty kid growing up, and this idiopathic urge to create something led me to some embarrassing moments in my geeky, cringy ass phase. Anyways, my tendency to do things by myself started emerging again after experiencing a few hair salon disasters, which made me tear up badly. So I started doing my own hair at home and other stuff too. I'm not talking about huge DIY projects such as house interior total makeover including electric work or roofing. What I'm talking about is cutting and dyeing my hair, sewing little things, painting stuff, something doable after watching some YouTube videos and reading some articles. And over time, I realized doing small DIY projects is actually helpful for my well-being, and here is why. Many of you guys may think that it's because you can save some money doing things yourself at home, but DIYing is not always cheap. Sometimes it costs more depending on which materials and equipment you need, and also your time and effort should be factored into the equation. The first and foremost benefit of doing DIY is not the economic benefit, but the fact that it boosts up your sense of independence and confidence. Whenever I complete my small DIY projects, and it makes me think that I'm an independent woman, because I complete the task without getting any help. I think this is the essence of DIY. So to execute a successful DIY project, you need to equip yourself with the knowledge and prepare yourself for the crafty part of DIYing. This data collection is time consuming and it gets a little bit boring, but if you spend enough time to research, your project most likely comes out as you want it to be, and this will bring you joy and the satisfaction that you have created something using your own two hands. This is such a great feeling. If you're a beginner, start from simple and easy DIY projects like transforming old t-shirt into a cute crop top. All you need is a pair of scissors and an old t-shirt that you don't wear anymore. With that being said, here is a DIY project that you can jump right into. I'm actually hosting a giveaway for the semi-cured gel nail by Aurora through my Instagram. There will be 50 winners, so if you're interested, come check out my giveaway announcement on Instagram and follow me since you're there. Another thing about DIY that I appreciate is it gives you the courage to screw it up. Because you're doing it yourself, the risk is low. Of course, depending on what you're doing, so what you're DIYing is very important. There are definitely some things that you need to leave to professionals. Let's say if you're cutting your hair and you screw it up, you're gonna hate yourself for a couple of days. But at least you didn't pay $40 or more for a haircut, and it will eventually grow back anyways. What you really get from this process is learning how to accept your mistakes and shortcomings, which is one of the most difficult things to learn in life. This little mess that you just created may inspire you to research more and learn more about haircutting techniques, which will help you to develop a new skill. Or it may make you realize that it's better to leave technical work to the professionals, which is a humbling experience everyone needs to go through at least once in their life. What's important here is not to learn to avoid any mistakes, but to learn how to turn your failure into an opportunity for your own personal growth. The beauty of DIY is being imperfect and learning through the process. But sometimes you will encounter unwanted outcomes. If you get things done by professionals, you will blame them for making mistakes. But if you do it by yourself, it's all on you. Yeah, it's kind of scary, but taking full responsibility and learning how to cope with your mistakes are essential skills to become a decent human being. I just want to say DIY is for everyone, and it can help you discover your creative side and hidden talents. So you can think of it as a tool to get to know yourself better. So I want you to try any DIY projects and tell me what happens. I would love to hear your story. Alright, I'll see you guys next time then. Stay safe. Bye.